The SOA board is a group of talented and professional individuals inside the boardroom. Outside the boardroom, they have all kinds of talents. We have a competitive dragon boat racer. We have someone who recently traveled to Antarctica. And we have someone who participated in the International Wife Carrying Competition. It is my pleasure to introduce the Society of Actuaries Board of Directors. I'm just excited to continue to collaborate with the board and lead as chair and continue to learn from the talented individuals that we have.
One thing we can guarantee is it's going to be a lot of fun.
So Tim, tell me what developments or accomplishments stand out to you most in the last year as president?
I guess in terms of specific accomplishments, the big project this year has been the rollout of the new FSA pathway coming soon.
Soon to an exam center near you.
I think it's going to be a big improvement and big enhancements for candidates, but also for employers and for the profession as well. What do you find most interesting and important for the SOA strategy?
Something that definitely stands out to me is enhancing the candidate experience. If you think about it, our candidates, they're the future of the SOA. They're the future of the profession. I'm so excited about the energy and talent that they're bringing into the organization. There are things that we can do to help the learning experience. And so we're bringing some of that out as part of the FSA pathway, but I think we're also now starting to say, okay, what are we going to do for the FSA journey, but can we bring that downstream, and are there changes we can make there?
You're right. I think it's important, not just for candidates, but for the future of the pipeline as well.
How do you think our membership makes a difference in a societal impact as we serve the public?
I start by thinking about the core of what it means being an actuary and what do people and our stakeholders rely on actuaries to do. There's a great societal benefit to all of that work, being able to provide resilience and security in the face of the unknown. I think it goes beyond that in terms of where our focus areas are, certainly building from that core. And then, of course, just things that are important to us from a culture perspective, increasing access to the profession and representation in the profession. So, Amanda, I've heard you talk about challenging yourself to get out of your comfort zone.
Yes, I'm a risk taker, which is maybe untraditional for an actuary, but I just believe that overcoming your fear makes you a stronger person.
What should the board take away from that? Should we be risk takers as well?
Certainly, we have an 18-member board. You're going to have different levels of risk tolerance throughout. Our world is changing rapidly, and we do need to be bolder, I think, and we do need to push ourselves out of our comfort zone.
Another area where people are starting to get a little out of their comfort zone is with artificial intelligence. Of course, it's an important consideration for the future strategy too. So how do you think about AI and future of the actuaries?
I think about history, and I think about what are the different tools and technologies that we've used over time. In some ways, change is constant, and it's just a new technology that we need to learn and adapt to. Another thing I'm excited about is the role that the SOA can play in taking an ethical approach to this to make sure we're not introducing bias into our models. And so we need to make sure, are we building the skills of the future? Is the SOA empowering our members to use this new technology and still have an important role at their companies?
So one thing I'll warn you, as past presidents warned me, is that the year does go by very fast. So imagine yourself a year from now. What do you hope that we will have accomplished at the SOA?
For me, I think about what are those long projects that I saw the start of and I'll hopefully see the finish of.
Wish you the best on a great year.
Thank you so much, Tim. Congrats on a great presidential year yourself.
Thank you.